We live? Yes, we're live. Hey everyone, this is Matt Iokai. Kind of my unofficial/official face reveal. I'm at PAX East right now. I just played last year the game. Well, by just saying I played it, I mean it was more like an hour ago, but I jotted my thoughts down on paper and thought I'd share with you guys. So I jumped in with the game developers. I was playing with the dev team and the art team, and it was very fast-paced. I must say it is much more fast-paced than Friday the 13th. Like, the killer can be on you like that as soon as the game starts. When I dropped in, it was like 16 minutes, 46 seconds remaining on the clock, so I don't know if the game length is usually 18 minutes or 20 minutes. That's still to be determined. Cool thing is, you can choose a class. So you might be, for example, Troy or Amber, but they can be an assault class, a medic class, a technician, or support. Medics can only heal. They can't attack the killer. Assault, they can attack the killer, but they can also heal a little bit by looks of it. Support and technician are great for building things and keeping the team alive. You might be Troy. Oh, wait, I said that already. Crafting, yes. Crafting is easy, but you need to find an X number of parts. So if you want to build, for example, this super light that will blind the killer, you gotta find, like, for example, 6 parts. You can find them in lockers, backpacks, boxes. But it was weird. When I opened a box, I got poisoned. So I don't know if the strangler or someone, like, poisoned the box before I could get to it. But there was a lot of stuff happening. It takes a while to get used to the game, but once you get into it, it's a lot of fun. Objectives. There are several throughout the game, and if you guys ever played a game like Zombie Panic Source, it will lead you to, like, a certain objective. You got to do that with your teammates, and then a new objective will be highlighted, and you'll be guided by this blue outline of the objective. I'm not sure if the gas cans were highlighted in blue, but the devs found them. I followed them to the escape, and we had to battle the killer multiple times. Let's see what else we got. Oh, the mode I played was called Escape. If time runs out and no one escapes, the killer wins. So you have to escape yourself. And other thing is, you can respawn. So say if you're new to the game, you get your butt whooped in like a minute, no worries. You'll respawn, and you can choose a different class. But keep in mind, you can only have like 2 assault, 2 medics. You can only have a certain number of a class active on the field. So it's kind of like Star Wars Battlefront, where you can kind of choose your class again, but you'll still be that same character. So you even have the jock being a medic. It's kind of funny. Let's see, what else we got here in my paper? Oh, yes. When the killer kills you, you have a certain amount of time for someone to pick you back up before the killer finishes you off. So I was actually on the ground once or twice. The killer was walking towards me, and Amber picked me up. Thank goodness. Had she not, I would have been killed. And if you die, you're kind of sent to this... how am I going to say? The Upside Down. Let's call it the Upside Down, yeah. You're sent to the Upside Down. You're actually in this locker, and other players can revive you. They have to go to this door that's like highlighted in green, and they can, after like a minute or 2, they can revive you. And while you're waiting, you can spectate other players. So I was right a little bit that players and killers can revive. What else we got on my notes? Oh, combat. Combat is very smooth. You have a lot of agency to avoid your death. You have a lot of agency to try and kill the killer, which I don't recommend because the killer can respawn. Lots of moments for decent-sized battles, so it's not just like, oh no, Jason got me, or oh no, the killer's got me, like, I'm gonna be hooked, like in Dead by Daylight. It's very... I'm at low health, I can retreat, get somebody to heal me, come back and attack the killer again. Not sure if the killer can heal himself, but we'll find out later. I like the combat, it was very much fun. Predator mode is terrifying, good god. The killer jump scared me twice in the match, and I almost screamed. I had to keep my cool. But, killer jumped me, I got jumped oh my god, the big guy, I'm trying to remember the killer's name, the monster, he looks like a huge juggernaut, like Clayman from Fantastic Four. He can pick up survivors and toss them across the room. It is hilarious and terrifying at the same time. And Strangler can do, like, the Scorpion's move from Mortal Kombat, get over here, and drag survivors to him. It is just, it's really fast-paced, it's so much fun. This is definitely a game where you want to communicate with your teammates, because there's so much happening at once. The killer can be anywhere. Splitting up will get you killed, as I learned the hard way. I died twice, and then I came back. So even if you die once in the game, you're still able to come back inside. It's all good. Survivors have a stamina meter, so you don't want to be sprinting like crazy. It's kind of like Friday the 13th. And you can jump, so that's another cool feature of the game. You can jump up to different platforms. And what else we got? Oh, you can fall to your death. Yes, they still have that death feature of falling. It was actually kind of funny. We were trying to escape on like the top of the gym, and the killer and 2 survivors fell to their deaths at the same time. And that's the only reason why I escaped. I crouched over 4 traps that were blocking the exit, and if you crouch over traps, you can not set them off. They won't go off, you can avoid them safely, but it takes time to crouch, it takes time to move very carefully. So keep that in mind. And yeah, I survived. I was first survivor for PAX East at last year of the game. I got a really cool gaming item. If you want to check that out, check out my Twitter at MadAyokai. And yeah, that's my quick summary of what I experienced with last year of the game. I will make a more detailed video when I get back home, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, share with your friends, and yeah, I'm excited for last year, and you should be too. Have a good one.